or Tony Flame from Treyarch put out a tweet last night or last month talking about how the beta would be different than the alpha for Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War next week. PlayStation 4 players will play it first. For weekend 1 and weekend 2, it's everybody. PC and Xbox One players. So let me get my likes and dislikes out the way. I don't want to spend too much time on the dislikes. I already talked about Miami map voting. The M16 needs some serious work. I like to see the AK-47 be buffed just a little bit. I don't know why they put a foregrip on a sniper rifle. It doesn't make sense. But then again, this is the very same Treyarch put a grenade launcher on an AK-74U SMG in Call of Duty Black Ops 2010 game. So it is what it is. Like I did talk about the dark corners, but it wasn't as bad or worse than what we saw in the beta last year with Modern Warfare. The spawns can be better, but it's nothing like what we dealt with last year's Modern Warfare as well. You had a variety of maps, snowy maps, like Crossroads, Miami map, Armada, Moscow, Satellite. I mean, like most of the weapons, my top 3 weapons right now are the RPD LMG, Type 63 semi-automatic assault rifle, and AK-5 assault rifle. My honorable mention is the MP5 is not as broken or overpowered like we saw with the MP5 in Modern Warfare last year. So I would like to see Stoner 63 with the M16 improved. And I remember watching somebody's video stated that the M16 is overpowered. That's when I hit the back button and never look back, because it's like, are you serious? People will say anything nowadays. People will say, oh, this weapon or that weapon is overpowered, when I know, or everyone knows, that it's not true. The M16 has been awful. You hear me? Awful. Since COD 4 Modern Warfare. And that was what? 2007? So that would go back to 13 years ago. So I don't know what that YouTuber was talking about. What else I can say? You hear, and Zombies is coming. No surprise there. Not interested in it at all. Dead Ops Arcade is coming back. It was in Black Ops 1, which is 2010 game. It's coming back to the Black Ops Cold War, and I'm excited about that. With this game, this time around, from Treyarch, you're getting single player, online multiplayer, Zombies, Dead Ops Arcade, and Warzone. So it's something for everybody. It ain't like Black Ops 4. So, and I've been hearing a lot of people talk about the skill-based matchmaking, which is the biggest talk in the video game community, FPS world. It's been such a headache for most players, to the point they'd rather see it dead and gone, the way Bungie ditched the skill-based matchmaking in Destiny 2. I don't know how that game went, because I never played the online multiplayer. As far as that topic goes, just play the game, have fun. What's the point of whining and crying over spilled milk? The same people holler and scream about skill-based matchmaking. Oh, yeah, I don't want to play against players my level, because they'll mop the floor with me. The same people who are crying about that are the very same ones want the pub stomping back. They'd rather have that. Then they can brag about how much of a beast of a player they are, and this, and that, and the third. It just screams out loud of hypocrisy and laughable at the highest order. That's what these content creators and influencers and pro Call of Duty players are doing. They're just acting like a bunch of babies. It's disgusting. There are better things to complain about than that. If you bring back connection-based matchmaking, which I've heard and did just a tiny bit of research, it is less lag but more uneven teams. You want that? The whole less lag, there's still going to be lag. Either it doesn't matter if it's more or less. There's going to be lag. So, no. I mean, it worked in Modern Warfare last year, but I wouldn't be surprised if Treyarch either ditched it, which that would be a wrong thing to do, or make it separate playlists, just like in fighting games where you have ranked and unranked, let alone casual, which that's fine, but like I said, this whole conversation is stupid and silly. There are better things, better topics to touch on and address than something like this. So, whatever. As far as Cyberpunk 2077 goes, I don't know if I should get the game. Part of me wants to get it, and the other part of me feels like it doesn't seem right to me. When I see, internet celebrities or YouTube celebrities in a video game, you hear them, you see them, it feels like it's no longer video games for everybody. It feels like it's leading towards certain groups of people. And this is something that an MGC member was talking about. And I've been saying this for a few to several years now, thanks to this Gaming Still Fun mini video series I've done. Then we have the whole crunch situation that happened this past week or last month or whatever. And you have majority of the gaming community, including CD Projekt Red fanboys and fangirls and hardcore fans of it, giving them an excuse. If this was Activision, EA, other video game publishers or companies, there would have been an outrage. They would be tearing them in half. And y'all know it. But because of CD Projekt Red, let's give them a pass. That's where the double standard, that's where hypocrisy comes in. And it's disgusting. And I'm sick of it. So, that's today's society for you. What can you do?